We outside. We are outside. I'm in a park that I frequent often. I go to a variety of parks and nature spaces, green spaces. This one I frequent often because it's so conveniently located. And there's a lot of people who take photos here. It's very windy. I hope you all can hear me. There's a lot of people who come to this park to take photos, and there's an eagle in the tree. And there is a woman in like a off-white, very flowy outfit. I don't know if it's a dress or pants or whatever, but it's blowing in the wind, and she looks so divine, so beautiful. And at first I saw her walking and I'm like, oh wow, she looks like an angel in nature. And I started thinking about how nature just makes people look better. Their eyes sparkle in the sun. Sometimes their skin glistens. If you're melanated, you get a good glisten on. It looks like your skin sprinkled with glitter. You radiate from the sun and the oxygen that you're taking in. So I just see this woman, I'm like, wow, she looks so beautiful. And I'm thinking how nature makes us more beautiful. And I'm like, did she know it was going to be windy like this out here? Like, she looks so picturesque. And then I see the photographer taking her photos, and she's doing a photo shoot. And I imagine that she's going to be happy with those photos, because from over here, looks like they're going to be gorgeous. Anywho, we outside. And I'm here to tell you that it's only a weed because you didn't plant it there. Meaning, we don't necessarily value people, places, or things that occur naturally and support us, or people that just show up. If we didn't plant them there, if we don't necessarily want them to be there, then we treat them as if they're a weed. But the truth is that they're a plant. You know how many, there's weed killers specifically made for plants. The dandelion, the plantain leaf. These things are considered weeds, but they have powerful medicinal purposes. And I believe that weeds pop up around you to tell you what you need. That's my theory. I think when you live in a place and you deposit so much energy into that place, that place attempts to give to you. It's as if the plants are our parents. And they want to make sure that we get the nutrients that we need. Because if you ever notice, one year you may have one weed that is prevalent in your yard, in your neighborhood, around you. And then the next year, if you're in the same location, at the same time, it's a different weed. And it's only a weed because you didn't plant it there. It's as if you didn't give it permission, so you don't want it. You don't see it as a plant. But weeds are plants. And sometimes we treat people like weeds. So, modern day example. A man walks up to a woman and shoots his shot like, "Hey, beautiful. Hey, boo, how you doing?" Whatever they say, I don't know. And she sees the man as a plant. She sees herself as a plant. She may respond, even though not interested or not available, she may respond, "Oh, thank you, but no, I'm not interested," right? But when you see that same woman sees that man as a weed, her response might be a lot different. Her response will be, "Get the f*** out my face. Ooh, blue, blue, blue." You know, like she goes in on him. She cuts his balls off and then she feeds it to him. All because he said, "Hey, beautiful, can I talk to you?" She saw that man as a weed. But he's a plant too. He's a plant. He's a plant. He has some benefits. So when we find something unattractive or we don't want it, sometimes we tend to treat it like it's a weed. We treat it like it's invasive, like it's toxic, it's poison, it's ruining everything. And we treat people like that sometimes. So there's two sides to this message. One side says, be mindful of how you treat people. Be aware of when you're forgetting that a person has intrinsic value. A human being has intrinsic value and has something to offer. They are a plant. And always. And just because you may not necessarily want them in your experience, it doesn't mean that you have to attack it as if it's a weed. So be kind. The other side is that you beautiful, beautiful plant. Some people have treated you like a weed, tried to pull you up, root and all, and simply throw you in the trash. They did not see all the beautiful medicine that you have to offer to this world because they didn't put you in position. They didn't put you where you're growing. But here you are, growing nonetheless. And they treat you like a weed. Don't take it personal. Remember, you are a plant. Some of the most resilient plants are classified as weeds. That's why they call it weeds, because no matter how much you try to pluck it or pull it or strip it from where it's supposed to be, it gives you the finger and it keeps coming back. It loves you enough to continue to grow, to continue to be the medicine that it is, even though you only seem to see it as a weed. If you don't know the powerful, powerful medicine that weeds like dandelions and plantain leaf offer, I challenge you to look at the weeds that grow around you that are actually plants. Look up what their purpose is. Look up what their medicine is. Look up what they have to offer. And reflect on your own physical, mental, and emotional health. And you'll notice, more than likely, that that plant has something to offer that you could definitely benefit from. That's how nature works. That's how nature attempts to balance us out, to balance the earth out, to keep us in harmony even though we resist. What a powerful, beautiful message. I have a renewed obsession with growing things, farming, and really digging deeper into that. It's always been a hobby of mine. It's always been something that I've loved to do. And now it's taking shape in ways that I never would have imagined. And it's very beautiful. So I'm studying and reading and looking at and consuming a lot of things about nature. And the deeper I dive in, the more inspiring it is. Like, it is just a library of inspiration and stories about renewal and growth and balance that is just absolutely beautiful. And it is absolutely a gift. And I hope that you can hear me, because it is absolutely windy out here. It is so windy out right now. But I know that if you've made it to this point in this video, then this message absolutely is for you, that there's something in it for you. Even if it's just the background. Even if the only thing in it for you right now is the beautiful background. Here, let me give you. Yeah. There you go. You manifested a little bit more of it. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for your time and your energy. I'm going to end this video here. Oh, I got real close to it. What was I saying? I imagine I was thanking you. I'm very grateful. Very grateful to be inspired to make these videos. I'm very grateful for you joining me on this journey. I feel so excited. I feel like these videos, these messages are really reaching the hearts of some beautiful souls. That's what it feels like. It feels like it's stirring something for someone. And I hope that is stirring you up towards more love, more possibility, more limitlessness, more sovereignty, more freedom, more inspiration, more purpose, more creativity, more. All the things that make life so beautiful. Well, thank you again. And I'll see you next time. And as always, take care.